Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, RUTO has been accused of launching projects which Uhuru had launched before.
In Gusii land, where he launched and commissioned several projects.
And some people have gone to an extent of saying that RUTO is riding on the gains of Uhuru Kenyatta after attacking him. So I'd like to take you through a series of tweets here which have been posted, and there's one tweet that HUSSEIN Mohammed has shared, I think trying to protect William Ruto from these accusations. Right now, if you go to your Google, probably if you Google like RUTO launched Uhuru project, you realize that there is a nation here talking about RUTO relaunched Uhuru projects, Uhuru era projects in Kisii, revealed RUTO relaunched Uhuru era projects in Kisii. You know, almost those are the kind of information that you get. There is another one here, RUTO masters art of relaunching Jubilee projects in county tours. Mount Kenya leaders slam RUTO for launching Uhuru projects. You know, these are some of the things which you will be greeted with if you attempt to Google on RUTO's projects. Now, before we further this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video. I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our videos. I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, HUSSEIN Mohammed said, it's a mark of responsibility for a president to ensure that all feasible projects, including those that stalled before his elections, are completed. This commitment is actually part of the pledges President William Ruto made in the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto, the very document that got him elected. So yes, during his development tours across the country, President will continue to implement the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, including launching new projects, inspecting ongoing ones, and, where necessary, reviving and completing those that stalled before his election, all for the benefit of the people. Have a great and responsible weekend, folks. So this is what HUSSEIN Mohammed said. So now from that tweet, HUSSEIN Mohammed is confirming to Kenyans that indeed William Ruto, the president of Kenya, has relaunched projects which had been started by Uhuru Kenyatta. So HUSSEIN Mohammed is not denying the fact that what Kenyans are saying is true. In fact, what HUSSEIN Mohammed has said in very many words is that RUTO is launching new projects and relaunching Uhuru Kenyatta's projects.
Mimi nimekuja hapa, nilikuwa hapa mwaka wa 2018 na nilifungua hii barabara ya kutoka Captain mpaka Ndunyunjeru. Sasa nilirudi tena mwaka uliopita, nikafungua tena hii barabara ya kutoka Captain kwenda mpaka Ndunyunjeru.
So what are people talking about? People are talking about RUTO's constant move when it comes to relaunching Uhuru projects, despite the fact that he said Uhuru did not do anything. So if you go to the Standard newspaper today, it says, in the headline, it says, irony of RUTO's many projects relaunches. Now, on the front cover there, you can see, I think this could be, this is in Kisii, you know. There are people dancers there. I think this could be students, and William Ruto seen there with a child, a school-going child there in uniform, and I can see both of them looking at the watches they have. So this is William Ruto. There's someone who said somewhere that William Ruto is overworking. Najua yule ni kinaya. He meant the opposite. He's overworking. So, on to this story of HUSSEIN Mohammed. HUSSEIN Mohammed could have said something different, but chose to agree with Kenyans that indeed RUTO is relaunching Uhuru projects. Now, we all know that all these are just campaign strategies. There is nothing to hide, ladies and gentlemen. The truth behind these campaigns, or the truth behind these county tours, is campaigns. Ladies and gentlemen, all these things are happening because now RUTO has to do it. You know, it's 3 years before a new government is formed, if at all Kenyans will vote for another president. And again, it's 3 years before William Ruto completes his first term and 6th re-election. So because this is what is facing William Ruto, and he knows very well that things are not working to his favor, he has decided to continue with this old habit of tours, county after county, campaigns, county after county. Mind you, when Ruto took over the government, the first thing he made sure he did was to always visit churches every Sunday. They would go and preach politics in churches. And one of the reasons why the Gen Zs were not happy is because of that habit of preaching politics in churches. You know,
kuombea katika safari hii, wakati unaenda katika majukumu mengine mkiwa umemaliza.
Pastors were blamed for allowing politicians to use their pulpits to abuse others, other people from other political formations, to abuse them. So that's why you find that the strategy that Ruto embarked on back then was to try to win back the people by always visiting counties and also talking big about other plans which have not been actualized, making more promises. So what we are experiencing now, it's just a repeat of what Ruto did last year. So he's doing it now because he has realized that the ground is warming up to his visits, especially after this broad-based government came into place. He seems to have been rejuvenated, and going by what is happening now, Ruto has gotten another, lifeline, a political lifeline. So he's taking advantage of the fact that the ground is now conducive. So because the ground is now conducive politically, he's taking advantage of that fact to launch Uhuru projects, to launch new projects. That is why you find that in Kisii, there was some level of heckling. People did not agree to the promises which he was dishing out there, especially of roads, especially of university. People are interested in the high cost of living, something that he's been running away from. Even to now, still, William Ruto runs away from that issue of high cost of living. And that is the reason why you find that the Gen Zs have said that there's going to be another round of demonstration. I think this is going to be next week, if I'm not wrong. Next week, somewhere there, is it 22nd, 23rd? But there's going to be another demonstration. If it's not next week, then it's next week but one. But I've seen somewhere that there is going to be another demonstration. And that's why you find that people like Wamuchomba, people like the Busia's women rep, someone like Babo, they vote that they're going to join the Gen Zs in this new demonstration. Why? Because they want to give them that morale. So we would have expected that declaration would have come from someone like Kalonzo Musyoka, because Kalonzo Musyoka has declared that he is the Gen Z's leader. So because that is the case, the expectation is that maybe Kalonzo would have be the one to make that pronouncement that is going to support the Gen Zs and is going to be on the streets with the Gen Zs, just like what we saw with Jimmy Wanjigi. The Gen Zs want a leader who will stand with them. So, but Kalonzo has not exhibited that kind of leadership, whether he can sacrifice for them. So Babu Owino is playing his cards well. And based on what he's doing, I think I can just say that Babu Owino is trading carefully and politically is making some mileage. Now, I'd like to raise my case there, but perhaps if you're watching this video and are not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.